Hi, this is John Miller, Regional Sales Manager for Coachmen Adrenaline, and I'm here today at Motorhome Specialist to talk to you about our 25 QB floor plan. Let me talk about the outside structure of our coach first. At Coachmen, we use a vacuum-bonded, aluminum tube, laminated wall with Asdel. We don't use Luan on the outside layer of our walls, we use Asdel. It's a synthetic composite material that is water and mildew resistant, and it also just eliminates a wood layer on the outside. As far as the roof structure goes, we use a vacuum bonded laminated roof as well. So that's got high density foam insulation, and then it's covered with a one-piece TPO from front to back. So starting on the outside of this trailer, we have a nice long power awning with LED lights, 2 exterior speakers, big windows to provide viewing from inside, and a lot of light to go in from the outside while you're sitting in there. Down here below me, we've got our D-rated tires. They're on Dexter axles with Dexter Easy Flex suspension and Dexter Never Adjust brake system. We use triple steps on all Coachmen Adrenaline toy haulers. It allows you a lot easier access in and out of the coach. We also use large entry assist door handles. On our entry doors, you can see over here on the wall there's a magnet. Now when you open up this door, there's also a magnet on the door, and it holds it against the wall, so the wind's not going to blow it around when it's open. Moving up to the front of the coach, we've got outside storage. So if I lift this baggage door here, you'll see you'll have nice outside storage. Down here below, you've got a manual stabilizer jack. We've got one on each corner of the trailer, so there's a total of 4. You can use the hand crank, or you can get a cordless drill with a socket and raise those up and down real quick. Let's walk around to the front of the trailer and talk about the features that you see up there. Here we are on the front of the trailer, and there's a lot to talk about up here, so let's get started. We begin right here on the front with the power tongue jack. It does have a light, so when you're hitching and unhitching at night, you can see what you're doing. It also allows you to raise and lower the trailer with ease. So that's great when you hitch and unhitch, but it also helps when you're using it as a ramp in the back. If it's too steep or too shallow, you can raise or lower this front, and that changes your ramp angle as well. Behind that, we've got 2 30-pound LP bottles. So you've got a total of 60 pounds of propane, which gives you plenty of fuel wherever you're going to be going. Over here, you got a battery disconnect. You turn this switch on or off, cuts off all the power draining from the battery, so if you leave your coach, you don't have to worry about coming back to a dead battery. Speaking of the battery, it's right here on this shelf. There's enough room on this shelf for at least 3 batteries in case you want to put an extra 2. Below that is our spare tire. Unlike a lot of others, we put the spare tire up front between the A-frame. It allows you easy access to it. So if you ever do have a flat or a blowout, you're not climbing underneath your trailer to get that tire and pull it out. You come up front, you crank it down, and you have real easy access to it. On this side of the A-frame is a Furrion solar plug. If you attach that to a Furrion portable solar panel, it's going to trickle charge your battery. Now, because we use LED lighting inside and out on our trailers, that solar panel will be able to handle everything you need it to do. On the front of the trailer, you can see we do have a diamond plate rock guard. We've got LED accent lighting, so if you're at your trailer at night, this blue is here, it's also under the steps. So at nighttime, if you're out walking around, you come back to your trailer, you can see where it's at. You're also not gonna hit your legs on those metal steps because you can't see them. You can see the nice curved radius front. It's very aerodynamic, gives you easily towing, better fuel economy. Match that up with the bright red and black graphics here. People are gonna see you coming. They're going to see how pretty your trailer is while you're towing it, and you're just going to be smiling because you're getting great gas mileage. Let's walk around this side over here so we can see all the features on the off-door side of the trailer. Here we are on the off-door side of the trailer. First thing we're going to talk about is the weight and the length of this trailer. So this 25 QB is 32 feet 8 inches from tip to tip. The one that's here at Motorhome Specialist weighs 7,542 pounds. Now we set the GVW of this trailer at 10,800. That way it's below what most current half-ton trucks can handle. we want to make sure that you can get the biggest, lightest trailer that you can and still tow it with a half-ton truck. So this one is capable of handling 3,330 pounds of cargo. 3,330 pounds of cargo. That's pretty good for a trailer this size. Here next to me is our generator compartment. Now this generator is capable of handling the entire coach. This is a 30 amp trailer. So as you can see, we have installed a 4,000 watt Cummins Onan generator. Everything's fully sealed, fully contained within this one box. Moving down the side of the trailer, you've got your black tank flush. Down below the trailer on this side is your termination. That's where your black and gray tanks all come together for one dump spot. Okay, right here by your power cord is your 6-gallon DSI gas electric water heater. You've got your city connection, your city water connection, your park cable connection. Down here is your fresh water intake. We do a spray port on the outside of the Adrenalines, so you're not going to have an outside shower like you do in a traditional trailer. Here you have a quick connect hose with a garden nozzle so you can spray off your toys while you're out playing and enjoying them. Down below me here in this corner is the standard 30-gallon fuel tank with the mobile fuel hose. Inside this compartment, you've got a hose with a gas station fuel nozzle. That way you can refill your toys so you don't have to go into town. You can always be on the go. Now this 30-gallon fuel station also feeds your generator up front, so be cautious of how much fuel you have and what you're using for both places. Here in this last box is your switch for the 12-volt pump and your fuel gauge. That way you know how much fuel is left in your tank. Here in front of me, we have a vent. So we've got one on both sides of the trailer, and that gives you cross ventilation for when you're going down the road or when you're parked at a site. It allows air to flow through your trailer. Now let's walk around the back so I can talk to you about the ramp door and all the features on the back of the trailer. All right, here we are on the back. You can see our large 7'6" ramp door. We use aluminum style bar locks, so they're light and easy to move. We got nylon washers instead of the metal, so they're not going to rust and squeak over time. The quick latching style locks, they're keyed, so you don't have to bring padlocks with you when you're going out. You can see how easy this is to open and close. It is a spring assisted ramp door, so as you can see when I do this, it doesn't take a whole lot, and I'm able to handle it by myself. This unit does have the patio system, so you can see the airline grade cables here. Got quick locking cantilevers here. Now this patio system is one of the nicest on the market. It's light, it's all aluminum, there's no pins involved, so let me show you how to set this up. When you pull up each side, it drops down into the latch itself, so you don't have to bother with that. Bring each door and set them into the middle, and there you go. So when this is a patio, it's able to handle 1,500 pounds. Now when it's in the ramp door position, if I was to take these cables off, it's 2,500 pounds. That way it's got plenty of weight capacity to bring all your toys in and out of the trailer. So let's walk around and go on the inside so you can see all the features that are inside this trailer. Well, welcome to the inside of the 25 QB. The first thing you're going to notice is that at Adrenaline we use a really light wood color. It keeps things light and bright inside our trailers. We'll start up here at the front wall with our TV. Every Adrenaline trailer comes standard with a 40-inch Jensen TV, directly connected to our Jensen stereo via HDMI cable for better signal strength and signal quality. Now this stereo here is DVD, CD, AM, FM, it's Bluetooth. It's also app controlled, so if you have a smart device, you can download the Jensen J Control app and you can control everything you want on this stereo with that app. You got some speakers up front, we got speakers up top, and I did mention the exterior speakers. So it is a 3-zone stereo, so you can listen to your ceiling speakers, you can listen to your front speakers, you can listen to the outside, all at an individual basis. If you're outside enjoying a campfire or something, you want that music on, you don't want it in here, you can do that. If you want to listen to music inside and not have music blaring outside into the campground, shut off the outside speakers. It's nice and easy to use it that way. We're going to transition into the kitchen here. The first thing you're going to see by the stereo is we have a good pantry on this model. So you got a couple shelves down below and a big open storage space above. We got a Norcold 8 cubic foot refrigerator section on the bottom, freezer section up top. Now it's an automatic refrigerator. It knows whether you're using gas or electric and it automatically sets itself to that. It will choose electric before it uses propane. Above this we got a nice storage compartment. Good big storage to be able to put some larger items up there. In our kitchen area, we use a 3-burner cooktop. We got 2 nice sized drawers on ball bearing drawer guides. Full deep drawers. Behind the range, we got a glass backsplash with the Adrenaline logo on it. On your range hood here, you've got your tank readers. You've got an extra reader on the wall next to the refrigerator. You got your water heater, choosing between electric and gas, and your remote start for your own generator. We use a convection microwave as a standard in the Adrenaline toy haulers because we do not use an oven. In each kitchen, you're going to see some nice glass inserted cabinet doors, good sized storage on this side. Below, double bowl stainless sink. It does come with sink covers. We just don't have them right now because we're wanting to show you how big the sink is. We use a thermofoil laminate countertop. Now this is a heat shrink process, so it is still a laminated countertop, but you have no plastic T-mold on the front, no edges and no gaps for water or dirt to get inside your countertops. You've got a couple more drawers on the front of this and a good sized storage cabinet underneath your sink. Moving over to the other side, you can see the big bank of cabinets. Now the 2 on the end do have a shelf in them, whereas the 4 here on the end are all wide open. That way you've got a lot of big open storage space for larger items that you might be bringing with you. Now down below this bank of cabinets, you've got 2 Euro recliners. Now traditionally on this floor plan, most manufacturers will put a sofa mounted against the wall. Now that wall mount sofa will eat up 8 to 10 inches of storage space, and we're designed for you to bring all these toys all the way up in the front, so the last thing we want to do is eat up floor space when you're trying to bring things in. These also swivel, lounge, and recline, so you're able to turn them, point them directly at the TV. You're not sitting on a sofa looking sideways anymore. So they're much more functional and much more versatile as far as seating arrangements can go. Well, let's walk up front and check out the bathroom and the bedroom before we head back into the back of the trailer. Here we are at the bathroom. This bathroom is very spacious for this size of trailer. You've got a porcelain foot flush toilet, nice sink with a cabinet underneath it. You've got a linen closet next to the sink, mirror, medicine cabinet, and a large walk-in shower with huge head height on this trailer. We are taller than most trailers, so that allows us more room inside our bathrooms than most. You also do get a standard max air fan in the bathroom. So it is a remote controlled fan that opens and closes via remote. You can set the temperature. It's also got a rain sensor on it, so if it starts raining, it can shut itself. It's a really nice bathroom setup for this trailer. Now let's go on into the bedroom and show you all the features up here. Alright, so the bedroom of all of our Adrenalines are preloaded with features as well. You can see above me we got a lot of cabinets going on. You got 2 wardrobes, they're identical on each side. Both have magnet catches, just like most of our cabinets do. Ball bearing drawer guides on the drawers below. Each side of the bed has a recept and USB charging ports, as well as its own LED light above the top. Storage cabinets above. Now this is a 60 by 80 residential queen mattress. We use real residential mattresses on our Adrenaline toy haulers, so you can buy sheets and blankets that fit instead of going out and trying to find the RV sizes. The last thing I want to mention in this bedroom is that there's a 3rd wardrobe. Most units only have 1 or 2, this one has 3. Now let's go back to the back and check out the rest of the trailer. So here toward the rear of the trailer we have the Happy Jack bed system. As we've got it set up, we've got the top bed pinned in the up position so we can have our sofas down for dining or entertainment. These new Happy Jack sofas have nice cup holders on each side. That's a new feature that's been added. Now they also do come with a table that goes in between here for dining. Above me, I mentioned the bed. We do use a 60 by 80 residential queen mattress up top as well, instead of a bunk mat like most others do. Here toward the back of the trailer, we have our pull-down screen wall. Just like a house shade, you can pull it down so that way when you are sitting here enjoying your entertainment space, if you've got dust or bugs or anything that's out there, you can shut them off with this screen wall. It's real easy to move up and down. Okay, so here we are out on the patio. As I mentioned earlier, we have a large ramp door that provides a lot of space for entertainment out here. What I didn't mention now is about our flooring and our tie downs. When this is down as a ramp, you bring your stuff in, but you want to make sure it's nice and secure to the floor. At Adrenaline, we use 2,500 pound D-rings. They're all screwed through the floor into steel underneath the flooring. So you're not worried about them pulling loose or pulling through the floor when you've got your toys strapped down. The flooring that we use in the Adrenaline toy hauler is a designer Carefree Congoleum. It is a very pliable laminate that is resistant to cold cracking and is very good with heat and cold transitions. Thanks for taking time out of your day to tour this 25 QB Adrenaline toy hauler with me. Once again, check out mhsrv.com to see our other floor plans. You can see more photos. You can get a hold of the salespeople here. You're not going to find a better sales or service experience than you will here at Motorhome Specialist. Stop on out to see them, pick up your Adrenaline toy hauler, and let's get out on the road camping.
But as incredible as all these features are, perhaps the most important thing you'll find on the Coachmen RVs here at Motorhome Specialist that is not commonly found at other dealerships is the MSRP, or the manufacturer's suggested retail price. Unfortunately, other dealers prefer to play numbers games and price their new units at the full manufacturer's suggested retail price. Then they discount the MSRP, a meager 10 to 15% or less, and many unsuspecting RV buyers end up paying too much for their new RV. They also use the heavily inflated price of the MSRP to over-allow on trade-ins and trick other RV owners into thinking that they are getting more for their trade-in than they really are. Some dealers even alter the manufacturer's window sticker to reflect a higher price, or remove the window sticker altogether and create their own version of retail pricing, even though this is against United States federal law. Without knowing the true manufacturer's suggested price, you cannot be sure of the true percentage discount you are receiving from the dealership. Always demand a copy of the MSRP, and only do business with dealers who prominently display not only the MSRP, but an upfront percentage discounted sale price without having to ask for it. If you have any doubt about the MSRP, please call the manufacturer. If you have any doubt about your sale price, just call Motorhome Specialist. Also, before making your final decision about what new RV to buy and where best to buy it, we would like to take just a few minutes to tell you a little bit more about Motorhome Specialist and Coachmen RV. Motorhome Specialist is not only the #1 volume-selling motorhome dealership in the world, but also the #1 Coachmen motorhome dealership as well. With over $135 million in inventory to choose from, all at one central location, making us a short flight from most anywhere in the country and a fun drive home in your beautiful new dream RV. No one knows motorhomes or luxury RVs any better, and no one provides a larger or more diverse selection. With all motorhomes sale priced at a minimum of 25% off the manufacturer's suggested retail price every day. New RVs ranging from about $20,000 to over $2 million. And everything in between, you'll find it all for less at Motorhome Specialist. You will also enjoy our unparalleled prep, make-ready, and inspection processes. Our premier delivery facilities affords the very best in coach orientation, as well as the all-important after-the-sale service. From our more than 200-point checklist and detailed inspections that far exceed the industry norm, you'll find huge differences here at Motorhome Specialist. You'll also take great comfort in knowing your new motorhome passed perhaps the only dealer-performed high-pressure wash and rain booth test in the industry today. These additional detail and inspection processes are just a few of the countless steps taken here at Motorhome Specialist to help ensure that you not only receive a better selection and price, but also experience the quality and service that you deserve to go along with it. Having sold well over $2 billion in motorhomes and counting, we know that your recreational journey truly starts with your dealership. And that journey needs to be about much more than just some salesman asking you what he needs to do to earn your business today, but rather about having a true family of motorhome specialists, including dedicated finance officers, a courteous and professional service staff, and of course, knowledgeable and low-pressure sales representatives, all working together as a team to do what it takes instead to earn your business for a lifetime. Coachmen RV's origins date all the way back to 1964. They have since become part of Forest River and the world-famous Berkshire Hathaway Group. Berkshire Hathaway's current list of companies includes some of the most well-known in the world. Forest River has over 60 plants nationwide, manufacturing more than 80 different makes of trailers, fifth wheels, boats, cargo trailers, manufactured and modular homes, commercial vehicles, shuttle buses, and of course, luxury Class C, Class A gas, and diesel pusher motorhomes. So if you're in the market for a new Coachmen RV or any of our other products or services, please give the family at Motorhome Specialist a call at 1-800-335-6054 or visit us online at mhsrv.com. And maybe while visiting us online, you'll take the time to read a few of our thousands upon thousands of 5-star reviews and see what they had to say about their experience here at Motorhome Specialist. So get busy living in your beautiful new RV from Motorhome Specialist. Why pay more? Why settle for less?